time it has to be the lifespan of the ape.
Who set out with this? Lights! Turn the lights back on!
Don't let me fall!
Please turn the lights back on!
Hannah, get to the switch before someone is hurt!
Looks like Mrs. Paddy's back.
Lights! Lights! Lights!
Please, Mrs. Paddy, let us keep the lights on!
Some night you're going to turn the lights out at the wrong time and hurt somebody. Then you'll be sorry. I do wish you'd chosen something else to give up for Lent.
It's unfair to make the rest of us suffer to get you into heaven, Mrs. Paddy.
Some people like electricity.
Now you sit at your easel like a good girl and leave the lights alone.
I must say, you startled us, Miss Willie. We thought you were in the front office.
Well, I'm a Pete Fairy. What are you up to?
I was just getting a book for Jeffrey.
The violin bow?
I couldn't quite reach it.
I certainly didn't mean to cause all this commotion. Just forget about it.
No, I'll get it for you. Everybody watch their heads. Timber! There's your book, Jeffrey. You may take the bow, Miss Willie. You may take my hand, Hannibal.
The next time someone wants a book from the top fairy, call me. Why, the whole shelf might have fallen on you.
Who ever heard of getting hurt by a few good books?
Enough of them might, darling, and I'd hate that to happen.
I hate everything in the world, but most of all, I hate cold cream, hot dogs, codfish, crawfish, catfish, catnip, sheep dip, sawdust, subway, sewers, skewers, buttermilk, caterpillars, frictions, fractions, pins, puns, peas, policemen, and electricity.
Will we get to meet her now, Miss Willie? What is she like, Miss Willie?
I wouldn't dream of locking you up. Did you bring a suitcase?
My daughter did. I wasn't consulted.
Well, I'll go get it and take you up. There'll be time to explore your surroundings tomorrow. You can wait here.
Alone?
Of course.
No handcuffs?
We have the honor system.
Honor system indeed.
Hello?
Miss Willie says she locks the door to keep the world outside. Corny, isn't it? Oh, it's alive! My fairy, you must stop frightening yourself.
The poor thing's quite harmless.
It won't bite?
It won't shed, lay eggs, or bark. And to the best of my knowledge, it's unvexed by sex. It couldn't be less trouble.
In that case, a friend of yours is a friend of mine. Perhaps we should introduce ourselves. You must be Mrs. Savage. I'm Florence Williams.
How do you do?
We've been expecting you all afternoon. We're so glad to have you with us. May I introduce Fairy Maid? Say you love me.
We just met.
You don't have to mean it. I just feel so wonderful when people tell me they love me.
Why, I'm sure everyone loves you.
You see, I told you she wouldn't be spoiled. Welcome to the cloisters. Climate best by government test.
Thank you.
And this is Hannibal. And this is our Mrs. Paddy.
How do you do, Mrs. Paddy?
I hate everything in the world, but most of all, I hate lightning, skunk cabbage, custard, mustard, spiders, blisters, girdles, mice, bees, keys, ragweed, chloroform, rhubarb, barnacles, bats, broken glass, eels, crumbs, drunks, tombstones, gallstones, salt, and thunder.
Why don't you like rhubarb?
She'll only recite the things she hates.
Sweet but stubborn Mrs. Paddy stopped talking about 20 years ago.
Why?
She got mad. Her husband told her to shut up. And she did.
She gave up conversation for life.
But she only gives up electricity for Lent.
You're a woman of wisdom, Mrs. Paddy. The only thing wiser than saying very little is saying nothing at all. Would you like to hold it?
She likes you.
I like her.
Oh, and this is Jeff. Come here, Jeff.
Please excuse my left hand.
Certainly. Is it too...
Down, you unattractive creature! I've had quite enough! I don't like you!
Very. Please sit down and be quiet while we wait.
Very well. Very. Excuse me, I'm upset.
Well, Mrs. Paddy, the entire staff...
Stop her! Don't let her get away!
Come in. I think you'd better join us. We'd just like to talk to you. Come on, guys.
Now we're going to get those bonds.
Have a seat right here.
Madam, hand over those bonds.
You better let me question her, Senator. She's not going to talk to you.
Oh, yes, she will. Madam, what do you have to say for yourself?
I hate everything in the world. But most of all, I hate revolving doors, cuspidors, fights, fuzz, fleas, bumblebees, prickly heat, bats, gnats, pills, pots, pens, butts, bladders, worms, germs, pachyderms, and politicians!
Madam, are you going to answer my question?
Senator, there's no need shouting at Mrs. Paddy. She hears you well enough, but she's not going to answer you. She hasn't answered a question in 20 years.
Your tricks won't work on me, madam.
Don't make her mad, Titus. She carries a knife.
Mrs. Savage. Mrs. Paddy does not carry a knife. She's hostile but quite harmless. Now, if you'll be kind enough to yield the floor to me, Senator.
Very well, but I want to hear her talk.
So do we all.
Mrs. Savage, now this is quite important. So I want you to nod yes or no to the questions I ask you. Now, did you take some bombs from this table a few minutes ago?
She did, and she didn't.
Oh, this is exciting. I wish we could open up the door and have a body fall out.
Mrs. Paddy, now look at me. Do you remember turning out the lights? And yes, you do. And do you remember a small bundle of papers on the table? Now, Mrs. Paddy, try to remember. Think.
Dr. Emmett, I found them.
Oh, no, you don't. Give them to me.
But, Senator,
I'll take charge of them.
Oh, look! Radio tubes!
You said you found the bond.
I said nothing of the sort.
This restores my faith in witchcraft.
Where did you find them, Miss Willie?
In the basement, in a hot air duct leading to Fairy's room.
I told you I was cold all winter and you didn't believe me.
I hold you completely responsible for this fiasco.
Just what would you have me do, Senator?
Search that woman. She can have it on her person.
I think this is going to present a problem.
Well, then search everybody else while we question her.
Very well. Would you take Miss Savage up to her room and search her, please?
No, take me. I'm the youngest and I dress the quickest. You want to draw straws.
You first, Fairy. I don't want to miss anything. Would you like to come with me, Fairy?
Yes, please. But did you know that I was once asked to play Lady Godiva in the Elks pageant? But I didn't. My mother was afraid of so many elks.
Mrs. Paddy, don't you want to save us a lot of trouble?
Don't you have some sort of threat you resort to here?
I do not threaten my patients. Mrs. Paddy, look at me.
The truth drug!
Of course, the truth drug. That'll make her talk.
That's out of the question. I'd have to have her guardian's consent.
We'll get it. Where is he?
It's her husband, and he's in Japan.
Surely in his absence, you have the authority.
We've no evidence she even took them yet.
I still think Lilybell's your girl.
Will you stop saying that?
Dr. Emmett,
Yes, Jeffrey?
since Mrs. Savage can't have the bonds anyhow, I think I can help you.
Yes.
Mrs. Paddy didn't take them,
How do you know?
because I took them.
He's the thief. He tried to trick us. Where are they?
I can't give them to you, then.
I searched Fairy Doctor. She doesn't have them.
Yeah.
Speak up!
I threw them out the window.
Oh, quick, go outside, Titus! Stop from the window! What's easy? The royal game of India.
Jeffrey, did you take those bombs?
Yes, sir.
What did you do with them?
Threw them out the window.
Well, you couldn't have thrown them out the window, Jeffrey. The window's closed.
Oh.
You're misleading us for some reason. What is wrong with you?
Let go of him, you stupid ox!
He said he had the bomb.
He didn't. I happen to know he didn't.
How do you know that?
That's none of your business.
How do you know that, Miss Willie?
I had my arms around Jeff when the lights went out. I wanted to protect him from getting hurt during the confusion.
Thank you, Miss Willie.
It's not true. She didn't. I took them. No one else.
Dr. Emmett, Miss Willie, something terrible's happened. There's a fire upstairs with flames at least this high. Fairy, you mustn't. We've company. Well, they were at least this high.
Fairy, please sit down and be quiet.
But you have to believe me. There's a fire upstairs.
Where?
In the bathtub.
Fairy, please, sit down.
I can't. I'm full of pins.
Jeffrey, you did take the bombs. What did you do with them?
I told you. He didn't take them. He couldn't have taken them.
Of course he couldn't. If anyone should know it, I should.
I suppose now we're to believe you took the bond.
I confess everything. There's a fire upstairs. There's a conspiracy down here.
Where are they, Florence?
I won't tell you.
These people are trying to deceive us.
I committed this theft with full knowledge of the stigma involved. There's something burning upstairs.
Better search her.
Greedy little person.
Will you please take Florence to her room and search her?
Come along, Florence.
I'll never tell Mrs. Savage, even if they put me in solitary confinement and cut off all my hair.
It's a waste of time to search dear Florence.
Now I suppose you took the bonds.
No, but I know who did.
I know a fire when I see one.
It wasn't Mrs. Paddy.
Who was it?
It wasn't Florence either.
I don't want to know who it wasn't. I want you to tell me who it is.
Is that good grammar?
If you ask a Mohammedan what God is, he'll name all the things he isn't. It's easier than telling what he is.
And one of the things he isn't is he isn't on your side.
If you know who took the bombs, will you tell us?
I'm not sure who took them, but I know it was a woman, and I know it wasn't Mrs. Paddy.
Oh, fiddle, let the house burn.
How do you know?
A woman pushed me out of the way to get them.
How do you know it was a woman?
Really, Titus.
How do you know it wasn't Mrs. Paddy?
She doesn't use perfume.
Lily Bell bathes in it.
Do you think you could identify the scent?
I think so.
Well, I use gardenia. What do you use, Fairy?
No name. I make my own.
Hannibal. Smell Lily Bell.
Titus, I won't tolerate this. They're making fools of us for their own amusement.
Smell anything, Hannibal?
Yes.
What?
Smoke.
High time.
I must be losing my mind. I smell smoke too.
Doctor, I found a fire in Mrs. Paddy's bathtub.
I don't think I'll speak to anyone.
I'm afraid it's the bonds, or what's left of them.
No! No, no!
Let me see.
Mrs. Paddy, did you take the bombs upstairs and set fire to them?
I can't tell anything from this.
Senator, there's a corner of something that didn't quite burn. Can you tell what it is?
It's the corner of a $500,000 bond.
Are you sure, Mrs. Savage? Can you identify this?
Well, the treasure hunt is over. It's all that's left of $10 million.
I should have told a lie. Then someone would have believed me.
Yes, I am sorry, Fairy. I should have believed you anyhow, but surely there's a way of having it replaced, Senator.
Well, there isn't.
They can't be gone. They can't be.
You miserable, worthless creature! Do you have any idea what you've cost this family?
Let her alone.
I've stood for as much bullying of my patients as I intend to. Now, will you be so kind as to leave at once?
What about the burnt peas? Isn't it worth anything?
Nothing. And I hold you personally responsible.
I can't be poor. I just can't be poor. I don't know how.
It's all right, Lily Bell. We will survive. We always do. I am still Senator.
Really, Bill, I never intended it to end like this. Please believe me.
Take me home, Titus, please.
Titus,
Yes,
what happens to me?
you do not have to worry. We would never allow you to be sent to a public institution.
We are senators.
Goodbye. We say goodbye to people we never want to see again.
Don't cry, Mrs. Paddy. I'm sure you hate tears, too.
Maybe she thinks her tub is cracked.
You think you could change him, Mrs. Savage?
No one changes people. One makes changes people learn to accept. I had hoped to make them look like fools so they might look with understanding on the fools of good heart.
And who are the fools of good heart?
I'd say those who gamble on people and invest in kindness. Those who doubt that manners mean morals or position means privilege. And of course, the rebels with no fear of failure.
That makes very good sense.
And justifies my being here.
Would you like to leave?
Oh, they would never let me go.
Oh, they have nothing to say about it. No patient's commitment is final until I've made my decision. I see no valid reason for your remaining.
Does that mean I'm free?
Well, I could release you on my own authority, but let me get the state medical director on the phone, and I can let you know definitely.
I'll go pack your things, just in case. We can always unpack again.
You hate us.
Why do you say that, Fairy?
You want to leave us.
Fairy, I must.
Is someone waiting for you?
No,
Does someone need you?
no.
But wait, you can't leave yet. I haven't had time to get you a proper going away present. But maybe I can find something if you won't be really fussy. I'll go look. I'd like to see what I can find too, Mrs. Savage. Will you wait? Oh, fun. Come on, everybody. Let's see what we can find.
I think I have something. I just remembered.
Now, don't you leave before we get back or you won't get anything. I'll try to find something useless. I do abhor practical gifts.
There's nothing in my room you'd want, Savage, but I have something on me that I prize. My class ring. Inside it says, "Let there be light." Something Mrs. Paddy would hate.
No, Hannibal. I couldn't take the ring off your finger.
But I insist. It has no value as gold goes, but as blood goes, it's a statistical treasure. My heart has pumped my blood through this ring every 2 minutes for 10 years. That adds up to roughly about 100,000 gallons of blood.
It's too much, Hannibal.
Not at all. But I don't seem able to get it off.
Keep it, Hannibal. I deeply appreciate the offer, the sentiment, and the statistics.
It won't budge.
Never mind, Hannibal. You've had it so long, it has become a part of you.
Oh, I'm all out of breath. Feel my heart.
Why, Fairy, dear.
Oh, but I did find something. It's not much. I hope you won't be disappointed.
I won't be disappointed.
I couldn't find anything to wrap it in but Kleenex. You can feel my heart too, Hannibal.
Thank you. About 104 beats to the minute, I'd say.
How very nice.
What is it?
A handkerchief.
No. It's a napkin. So many places serve paper napkins these days, but they blot or smear.
Bless you, Fairy. I'll take it with me whenever I'm invited out.
It says the cloisters on it. Wasn't that lucky? Oh, I see Fairy found something first. What did she give you?
A hand-baked napkin.
But it fits perfectly with my gift. It's practical after all. I hope you won't mind.
Oh, Florence, you shouldn't have.
What is it?
A salt shaker.
And full of salt, too.
It's engraved. It says the cloisters on it.
You've gone to too much trouble.
Oh, it was nothing. Is it sterling? Fairy, dear. I wouldn't dream of giving Mrs. Savage anything that wasn't sterling. Oh, look. It's dented. Dents give an antique character.
Indeed they do.
Well, I'm not going to say goodbye. I can't stand them. I don't recognize them. Oh, you didn't expect us to say goodbye, did you?
I didn't even expect a salt shaker.
Well, how do you do, Mrs. Savage? We have so looked forward to meeting you. We're glad you're here at last. Make yourself at home. Oh, I almost forgot. John Thomas asked that I give you something from him. He was afraid you'd catch his measles if he delivered it himself. Come, Fairy. Let's pretend it's garden hour. Excuse us. We have to dig weeds. Take an umbrella. It's raining.
Well, Jeffrey, what did you bring?
It's just a book, but I hope you enjoy it.
What is it?
The lifespan of the ape. Do you know I haven't read it?
I was lucky then, wasn't I?
I'm going to read it tonight.
We thought you'd forgotten us, Mrs. Paddy.
What did you get, Mrs. Paddy?
Why, how did you know this was just what I needed?
May I see it?
The genuine mother-of-pearl button. I'll sew it on at once.
Oh, I think it was meant to be an eye for the bear.
Why, bless your angry heart. Well, of course. We both thank you. He's hated having only one eye.
I hate everything in the world. I hate everything in the world, but I hate everything in the world but you. And I love you, and I wish you would not leave us.
She said she loved me.
Well,
Aren't you amazed?
Why? We knew it all along.
Well, yes, but she spoke.
Well, she had to. Say it.
well, Jeff, show see what the girls are up to. It's a lovely night, and everybody's polite.